Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a reading for June the 19th, 2024. Hope everybody is well. And for the people who do not know, I do practice and read as Jashti or Vedic Sidereal, no longer Western astronomy or astrology. And that also means that how I name my cards, I go more about houses and the transits of the planets when reading. Okay, so that would be the first difference. This is why you do see the moon and Sagittarius here, because the moon, full moon tomorrow will be in Sagittarius. Um, I think maybe in Western it may say Scorpio. Not quite sure, but okay. I had pulled the Jupiter and also the ninth house. Ninth house, of course, is Sagittarius. So I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to put the Jupiter back and then shuffle to see what else may come up. Okay, so let's put the Jupiter back. And, oh, let me cut this light out so y'all can see the cards without a glare. This should be a little bit better. Y'all, I just still haven't been really feeling very well. Like I told you in the last vlog, not vlog, but video, my chakras are just shot right now. I ain't even gonna cap, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't really feel like doing a reading. I'm really pressing myself to do it right now. Um, just so I won't be able to lose my channel. Because I had stayed gone for like almost 5, 6 months until I came back. Last year, and it demonetized me, so I have to get a certain amount of views up to get monetized again. So I don't want to put myself back in that dilemma. So this is the only reason why too I'm right here. But I don't really like to give a reading when I'm like I'm just like through. And I remember and really feel that a lot of this kind of put me in this predicament when I was racially profiled at work about 2 weeks ago. And it was kind of like a low blow. You know, it just came out of nowhere, and it just really took me all that I had already built up, you know. I'm not surprised, but I also had something similar in the same fashion to affect me uh during the pandemic. And I did end up suing the company for racial profiling and discrimination. And it just, okay, that's what it triggered me. And I'm still triggered. So this is why y'all haven't seen me in the past couple of days. Um, and I'm just really trying to deal with being triggered off of something I didn't ask to be triggered off of. You get what I'm saying? I'm not in any toxic friendships or relationships and stuff like that. So stuff that I know I'm in, that I know I'm being in something toxic, that's something different. But when toxicity comes to you by no accord, something that you didn't ask for, um, is very triggering, and I'm just really still trying to heal from that. But not to take it out on y'all. I have to do what I have to do. But, just slowly bear with me. And then also because of the strong planet of Saturn that's going retrograde too is having an effect on me. Okay. So, what came out? In reverse, patience. hmm Um, the letter P words are also associated with Saturn. Perseverance, pressure, progress, patience. Anything like that you could think of is Saturn, because Saturn is time, Kala. Um, and so I already did not a Saturn video, but I haven't talked in so long, so that's probably why my voice sound like this. Um, like I'm echoing, or like my nose is stopped up, because I haven't even been using my throat chakra. No. So I'm getting back, and I haven't been really communicating or talking than to my daughter. But other than that, I haven't been on the phone. I haven't been conversating. So I haven't really been even talking the past couple of days. So so if my voice sound funny, that's what it is. What else? The P word, like I said, is pressure, right? Patience, perseverance, power, prolong, perseverance, persuading. Anything with the P word is going to be associated with Saturn. And Saturn rules time. And so, like I was saying, the other video I did, I think last week or so, or 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was called Unfinished Business. So some of you may want to go back and take a look at that, because a lot of that information is pertaining to um, a little bit of Saturn going retrograde from June the 30th through November the 4th. Okay. Now, omen is at the bottom. Now, I already done had one of my two texts or two phone calls, okay, from people who feel on their end, you know what I mean, that didn't do right by me, has already tried to contact me. So some of y'all probably will or already have had somebody to contact you because of Saturn going retrograde. Not to mention about Mercury going retrograde in August. Let me see. Yeah. August the 4th through August 27th is going to be the Mercury. So we ain't even got to the Mercury retrograde. We know what that do, right? Um, but Saturn is bigger business. Okay? Saturn is about bigger business. The prospect or perspective, not perspective, but the prospect is going to be larger account, such as finances, um, situations, if you want to say, with soulmates or twin flame energy, um, court, you know what I mean? Bigger things, things that did not get completed before, probably will be a rise into your perspective, into your energy, okay? Starting the end of the month all the way up through November. So stuff that you was waiting on to get completed last year, 5 months ago, this, you was waiting on paperwork or something like that. Something that's bigger, first part, than just love relationships, okay? Important stuff. That stuff dealing with Saturn is going to come to the forefront. So you're talking about responsibilities, legal work, um, and it may not be just you. It may be, just for example, maybe your building is being sold. You see what I'm saying? And that affect you as a tenant. So it's not just pertaining about you. It's about the people who is in your per se situation. So things may not have worked out with your building, selling it to another company 5 6 months ago or last year. So now it's going to come back up to the surface because of Saturn, unfinished business. You get what I'm saying? So more of the important things. Um, so what I know I'm going to do, I haven't never gotten my court date for when I got into that car accident, because I'm assuming all of the big trials and stuff that's been going on down here in Atlanta, like they was having Trump back and forth to the courthouse down the street. They still got the Young Thug court situation going on all this time. And so I've never gotten a court date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call down there and make sure that they have my correct address and everything like that, because I don't want no unforsaken warrants or anything like that taken out on me because they feel that they can't get in contact with me. You see what I'm saying? So anything that you may feel that is unfinished business, make sure you go ahead and take care of stuff like that. Because I'm just saying, okay? Anything when it comes to about responsibility. Okay, so we got the moon. Remember, the moon is our mother. It's a representation. Um, Whether some of you could be a mother, okay, or if your mom is still here. The moon also is a reflection of lines or liquid of credit, like your cash flow. Not actual cash, but lines of credit, like credit cards, debit cards, checking, savings, the banks, okay, or bank loans, mortgage loan, anything dealing with a line of credit. Now we have Sagittarius, which the full moon will be in. Sagittarius is ninth house. And then we got the hourglass here in reverse. No patience, no faith, not able to see the moon feelings and emotions. And I'm sorry I had to get all of that out. Hey, Miss Linda, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I sound so terrible. It sound like, ooh. Mm-hmm. So, Seven of Swords to the Star card. Which is the Star card? Saturn. Like I said, somebody who may have done you wrong, lied, cheated. If you have a business or something like that, um, yeah, you're sure right, Miss Linda. And I think I'm about maybe 1,000 hours because I had to get back and I had to get like 4,000 watch hours. Hey Mel, how you doing? Miss Linda in here. I had to get back to 4,000 hours of watch time to be able to get back to the minimum of monetization. Okay. And like 1 million views, 1 to 3 million views on shorts. I mean, like, come on now. But because I do readings like this, I'm not going to have a large following. Why? Because I'm not part of the herd. I'm not part of the herd of what everybody typically follows and want to see and to hear. Anybody that is still with my channel and do watch me, um, I feel that they have an important anointment over them because it's a sense of like separation. I'm not part of the norm. I'm not going to do and say what other readers do. I don't follow Western astronomy or astrology anymore. Um, I go based on houses and our personal charts rather than still going with the herd of what society has forced on us allegedly to believe and have faith or to see. Okay. I want to see what I need to see. I need to see things that's personally grown for me. I need to see and understand or understand things that's associated with my birth time and not grouped as for everybody. Okay. Because Western astronomy and astrology, it's grouped on what the Romans or whoever you want to say said that we should be. If you're born on this date, then all of y'all is this. And I'm not all of y'all. I'm me. I'm individualistic, right? I'm my own person. I'm an original, not to be duplicated. can't be duplicated. So I need to go by what's happening for me as the star, because I am an individualistic star that was born according to a certain time and a date. I'm not part of a herd that everybody born on this date, all y'all of this, all y'all is that. So we're going to put a generalization of a reading in the newspaper every day and call it a horoscope. No, I don't want to go by that anymore. So, of course, I'm not going to get 400,000 views a day and stuff like that. Even if I did, I'm not going to stop being who I am. I'm not going to stop reading how I am. And if that's meant for me, then it will happen. But the special people are always overlooked. So that's nothing new. Some people channels are created and made to keep herds or groups of people conditioned the way that they are. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you are feeling a little bit better when it comes, or you will, because the full moon is not till tomorrow, or depending on where you're at, can be starting this evening. Okay. But what's the day? Wednesday? Mm. So I'm thinking that the full moon is on the 21st. So that should be like Friday, Saturday. Okay? Friday, Saturday. So again, the number 5 in reverse, less than 5 days. Um some of you should be getting paid, it looks like. So that's going to that's going to make you feel a little bit better, okay? Um it's going to help you to take care of a couple of things here with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was 9:30. Oh, time is just flying by. So 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to be able, or you probably will, take care of a couple of bills here. And you're still going to have something left over. That's good. So far, I see some of you may get approved for some type of application or something like that. Let me, excuse me, let me see first. Hmm. Knight of Wands trying to come out. Oh, Aries, Scorpio energy. And please don't forget that the Mars is in Aries too. Okay. And some of you could have had already some type of dilemma to happen, whether it was a fight or argument. Could have been 5 days or 5 weeks ago, or 5 months, 5 hours ago. um where at some point in time you were in your feelings due to some type of disagreement or the way somebody made you feel. It's like a sense of disassociation, you know. um Also, where that you knew or started to feel emotionally that it was time to separate yourself before you became a 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you were in that energy for a little bit of time and then you had to awaken. Sagittarius, I see yourself out of that emotional mindset or feelings, and so that you would not continue to feel codependent or dependent on this person's opinion, their feelings and emotions, you know, their opinion about how to dictate how you should feel emotionally or how they're treating you emotionally. It seems like whoever this person was, they didn't validate you, but now it seems like they want to. Now it seems like they want to. Because whoever this is also can still be your feelings, that they didn't feel very well being the Five of Pentacles in the upright. A lot of you probably did disconnect yourself because of the way they made you feel. Okay. Also, some of you have realized or will be realizing that you will or is separating yourself due to how this person has or is putting you in a financial bind. And because I do see a separation here. Now, it looks like probably it already happened or it's already started to happen uh, with the Tower in reverse. And that could have been when Mars went into Aries not too long ago. Um, what it was, June the 1st? Because some of you just don't care anymore, you know? Nine of Cups, another number 9. Six of Swords. So some of you are okay or feeling very okay to have like a wish fulfillment of not to talk to this person anymore. This could be your new boundary. This could be a boundary you already did and set. I feel that at some point in time you allow this situation to go on. Can be interaction or conversation. But then it started turning for the worst. And you started then liking the way it made you feel. Some of you, it could be also financial. Having this person or situation to depend on you too much. You know, this could be any type of relationship. It could be family asking for money, family asking for somewhere to stay. It could be a friend, you know, you could be going out with a friend or a best friend and they just want you to pay for everything. You know what I mean? So whatever this is, it's going to be different for everybody. You was entertaining it for a while, but then you was like, hey, this, I got to cut this off. Now, if this hasn't happened, this is going to be something you will be cutting off or deciding to finally cut off when Saturn goes retrograde June 30th through November. Okay. Now, I do see whatever this is, you haven't or is still not talking to the person. Six of Swords. Now, this also can be them where that they want to come out of this Five of Pentacles reverse tower feeling because now they see with ninth house of Sagittarius, with the full moon going into ninth house of Sagittarius, that you were a person that they really did actually want or valued, okay, as a Nine of Cups energy. But you haven't been talking to them, or you will at some point of time stop talking to them. Now, yeah, everybody want to say Six of Swords, you're moving forward. You could be moving forward, but you're not going to be saying anything. And this person also could have been like, hey, I'm going to be much better. I'm going to feel much better. I'm going to find my Nine of Cups energy with somebody else or another scenario. So I'm going to stop talking to them, which is you. Okay. But I don't think that worked out very well for them. Okay. And again, like I said, if this is you, you're very content as the Nine of Cups. Remember, I always tell you with the Nine of Cups, you're self-satisfied. You don't have to really make a move to obtain an extra cup to make it a 10 of Cups. You're happy where you're at. You're content with yourself. You're content with how you're accomplishing things in your life, whether it's fast or slow. You depend on yourself. You're happy with yourself, or you're happy with the things that you're working on right now within yourself. And you don't really need anybody to, you would want or like somebody, yes, but it's not necessary, right? Until that 10th cup or that extra Ace of Cups is going to be that true validation to make it or create a real love relationship. Until then, you're good. You understand too with ninth house of Sagittarius and faith, like I don't have to rush myself, shortchange myself, five of pentacles, argue and fight, the tower card, to over please or to please anybody, nine of cups. Even when the person or people stop talking to me, you're realizing this, like I'm good. So if this person choose to move on without you and to look for their nine of cups, okay, wave bye-bye, because you'll be fine. Because with anything, you have faith enough to know about your own level of feelings and emotions from within. And you're okay with that, right? Also learning not to let anybody or any situation try to deflect you from your own personal nine of cups. Because remember, like I said, you're fine by yourself. So any ace of cups added to your nine will be an addition. It's going to be an addition to your own happiness already. It's not going to make you who you are. And this is also a lot of you something that you're understanding and seeing. That anything that comes into your life is an addition. Because it's not going to stop you from understanding how to keep loving and going after the things and taking care of yourself for you. But a lot of people are still so sleep about, oh, I need a relationship because that's going to make me feel better. How? No, nine of cups, you make your own self feel better. And if you find love on the outside, then that's an addition. It doesn't complete you. Page of Swords in reverse, somebody is upset. Somebody is upset because I feel that you've been ignoring them, possibly not talking to them. You know, because if this Five of Pentacles at some point in time was in the upright, then that means that whoever you were dealing with, they were kind of shortchanging you. You know, they were only dealing with you when they needed consoling, when they needed talking, when they wanted you to cash app or send them some money. You know what I mean? To get them out of some type of bind. They wanted some type of nurturing and caring to make them feel better about their self. That's why she's hugging him like this and consoling. Okay? That still can always be down to somebody asking for money. You know, the same old family member or somebody like that. You know, I just need some money to help me pay this bill. But they was out clubbing or buying bottles and all this stuff, but didn't have money for their own bill. You know, when it came down to their home. The situation is going to be different. Two of Wands. Now, these are very low, mediocre cards here. This is my Sag card. The Knight of Wands. Remember I said that he tried to pop out when shuffling and ended right back at the bottom of the deck. So, even if this is you as the Knight of Wands, you will soon make a choice to move forward. Some of you will decide to date other people or to go or do other activities that make you happy, whether it's a hobby or skill, going to a festival, a carnival, another date, traveling, whatever it may be for you. Um, some of you are about to make a choice to date or be intimate with somebody else here. Or it could have been somebody else already in the woodworks that you were ignoring for one person. That's for some of you who are not celibate, okay? Um, because you're walking away from whatever this is. Now, if this is your person's story, I'm going to clarify this, but they're going to come in with, if you allow the energy or the conversation to happen, um, if they were not talking to you, they're going to come in all of a sudden saying very irate type of derogatory conversation and statements. Okay. For most of you, um, that's because they're going to feel hurt that you're not open and available to still console them, to give them your time, money, and energy, your feelings and emotions, so they can kind of re-up what we call them energy vampires, right? Because whatever this is, the person still has not changed. If they're a knight, if they're if they're this Knight of Wands, they still just wanted to react. They still wanted to reactivate this, to put you back in sync, so that you will be available for them for fun and for play. We all know that the Knights are in and out energy. They weren't gonna stay anyway. Okay, so kind of like Six of Swords testing the waters. Some of you gonna see right through this. So I don't see a lot of you getting emotionally back attached to this situation now. Tower and and the Eight of Swords in the I guess in the upright, but that's just on the top of the deck. So like I said, two towers on the deck, but luckily both of them is in reverse. So as you can see, in the upright will be this, a reckoning, but it landed in reverse, just like this one, in near miss, a narrow escape. So that will be stall, delaying the inevitable, averting a disaster, and resisting. Like I said, most of you will escape this sense of codependency, putting you back into this emotional stall or stagnancy, allowing you to go back into the stage of talking, getting back close with them, for some of you being intimate or whatever with them, allowing them back in your life, and then they go back to being a Knight of Wands. Same old story. So this is why I'm here to point it out for you ahead of time. Unfortunately, maybe some of you already have succumbed to this already. But now you could just still be back into this stall or resisting energy, that you're resisting this person. Because you still were hoping that it would turn out to be. Yeah, see, there's Seven of Coins. Like, you were still kind of waiting, but not physically or mentally. But emotionally, you still had some high hopes, Nine of Cups, that the person was going to do right, even though they weren't talking to you. This is where the ninth house of spirituality and faith come in. Because if you like somebody and you were very honest and stuff with them, you would hope that they get their shit together so that y'all can, like, mingle, make something happen, become better friends, take the relationship to another level. But you can't make people do right. Okay? But somebody here can start to be upset. It could be you that have some choice words for this person, or they may have some choice words for you, because you're not allowing them just to continue to do what they want to do to you. Because some of you may have a physical or emotional connection. But see, what they don't know is that you watch Vesta. Okay. So some of y'all stop dipping in and out in this person's energy. If you're going to cut them off, cut them off. Don't be relying on the readings and stuff like that to mess with them and then stop it and cut them off, wait for a good reading to happen, go back into their life. Okay, when you hear a good reading to come on YouTube, you're only keeping yourself in a Two of Pentacles type of energy. Ten of Cups. What is this? The Judgment, Scorpio energy at the bottom. Like I said, waiting on that one cup from 9 to 1. You got the Ten of Cups in the upright, which is harmony, blissful relationship, stability, emotionally fulfilled. I don't even know how to say that word. Ideally, idyllic, peace, and divine love. With it coming next to a reverse tower, I don't feel that it was you that actually stalled this. With a reverse tower to the Ten of Cups, I don't feel that it was you. Okay, for most of you, everybody is different, but that did the disharmony, okay, to make this relationship not to work. I feel that whoever this other person was, that they're still in this page and knight energy. You want a tower in the upright to a upright Ten of Cups. That is an emotional connection. That is all of a sudden being in a relationship. That is all of a sudden having a family or getting married or getting engaged. Okay, that is somebody who is having a spiritual awakening and saying, yes, ninth house of Sagittarius, I see that this is the one. With both of the tower and the Ten of Cups in the upright. But if you have a reverse tower, that is somebody who has been delaying the inevitable. And I don't feel that that is you unless it's you still holding on to this connection when you know and see, okay, that it has not been forthright, okay, that the person has not been forthright coming. See the messenger or page of swords flipped out again in the upright. We already have it right here in reverse. So a thirst for knowledge, mental agility, quick-witted, curious ideas, vigilant, guarded, communicate, thinks first, education, and fairness. Like I said, if some of you want to engage or fully in the conversation because you want to keep asking this person questions, you're curious about how they still feel or what their communication is going to be, I don't feel it's going to be very genuine. I'm going to tell you right now. But if you want to dwell in it as a thirst for knowledge, just be very careful here. Some of you may actually be waiting on this to happen. You're waiting for you to get this sense of fairness. But like it says also, think first. Okay, because you may get a conversation or engaged into a conversation where it turns worser than what it was before. Now, this also could be this person that's coming in as a page of swords because they're trying to be very quick with it. They're very curious because y'all have not been talking. Six of Swords. So they're trying to get information out of you. They're trying to pick your feelings and emotions. They're trying to still feel if you are acting like a Five of Pentacles, like very desperate for their time, money, or attention, for their caring and nurturing. But I don't really feel that this person was very caring and nurturing in the first place. But they are going to want to communicate. Now, if it doesn't happen right now, for some of you, it could be when actually, if the person is more mercurial, when Mercury goes retrograde August. Four of Coins. You see that? in the upright. Material attachment, which is accumulative, save, hold on to, conservative, possessive, hoard, habitual, and scarcity. Yeah, see that? This reading seems deja vu because it came out, I believe, one day last week. So what is coming across is it, and then the moon is right here in reverse. Releasing fear and anxiety, hearing and trusting intuition, mental clarity. So, because of this moon, because I don't know what your person moon sign is, it could be they got a moon in Sag. Maybe you got a moon in Sag. So, what that tells me, if they do, this is why you're getting communication. You understand? It's because this person now emotionally is ready to release this fear and anxiety and to communicate and get information from you because they're curious. Should they still hold on to this or should they let go? hmm Because they've been delaying this with the tower in reverse. They've been delaying or stalling this Ten of Cups. And anybody that delays a Ten of Cups, which they know they want it, but they still want to be like a knight, that's a disservice to you as a partner or as a future partner. Because to me, that's playing games. hmm That's playing games emotionally, the moon card. Because, in other words, somebody is holding on to you uh, so that you won't go anywhere else or be with anybody else. But they want to stop talking to you. They want to treat you any type of way in communication or physically. For some of you, this person could have been holding back financial funds from you. Um, Also, with the Knight of Wands here, for some of you who are not celibate, they could have been, just coming for funds and kicks, and then they're back out again and stop talking to you or barely answer your texts or phone calls. You see what I'm saying? So this is a person that is purposely that was holding harmony and a blissful relationship from the both of you, from obtaining it. Page of Swords, they're going to want to talk to you when they want to talk to you. That's not a stable relationship. That's not stable communication. They four of pentacles. They want to hold back. You know what I mean? They want to be possessive in a way. I don't understand why masculines feel like, I don't know. Maybe that work on weaker women, but for strong women that don't work. The holding back, barely texting, see the fool. Your last two, because I did want to clarify the omen, is the recovery in reverse, Nine of Swords, and a Five of Cups. You see that? This is why I was saying, like, don't even bother. An unwelcome change, loss, resisting, grief, change, emotional baggage, mourning, and sadness. This could be how your person is going to end up because a lot of you will say no to this because you're understanding what I'm explaining to you. You've already felt it. Okay. And you're in the clear for recovery, finding peace, seeing the light, solace for pain, seeing clearly, and breaking the cycle. Sagittarius, I see. What does that say? Seeing clearly, seeing the light, into the clear. I see. So you will have a new beginning, a new start. Okay. Um, I think it goes the Tower, the star card, then the Fool card, because I know the star card comes after the tower But unfortunately, like I said, the last reading, right, when we had 8th house of Scorpio and 12th house of Pisces to come out, and I was telling you it will be some loss. It will be a loss. Go back and watch the video, right? That was the last one I did about, what, 3 or 4 days ago? Um, this is the clearness, the light that you will be seeing, that inevitably you're going to have to cut this off. This person has to experience you as a total loss, because they wanted to play games and they wanted to hold back. They wanted to be a tower moment in your life unnecessarily, and ain't nobody got time for that. So you will become this free spirit, the Fool card. Okay. Spontaneous, adventure, carefree, idealistic, potentiality, innocent, unique, travel, and free. And going back into the Hermit. So let me clarify something on this omen, because we don't know what the omen is. And this will conclude your reading. Now, I'll link 8th house of Scorpio with the omens, which is like change, transformation. Wow. Okay, so y'all know this is still a new deck, but we haven't seen this one yet. And it is Just Breathe. Do I need to pull the book out for this? But it, okay. So first off the bat, it seems like she's looking at her own self, or I don't want to say a fictitious self, or her spirit self, spirit guide. But let's see, because it is the number 4. And then kind of like this is a window or a mirror, a window, a reflection, right? So she's looking at something. Oh, hold on. Where that card at? Okay. So you see how on the recovery card, right, it says seeing the light, finding peace, solace for pain, seeing clearly and breaking the cycle. That's exactly what it looks like she's doing. Seeing the light. Seeing clearly. Because she does have her hand, okay, mirroring or receiving the light that's in the middle between her hand and her spirit or higher self. But let's see. I don't really see that as an omen, but who knows? I don't even know. Oh, luckily I went right to it. Thank you. Okay. So it says, step back, reconnect, rest, and recharge. And what do I always say during Mercury retrograde? Recover, replan, redo, re-strategize, rejuvenate, rest, reconnect with yourself. Sometimes we reconnect with people we have lost conversation with. Mercury in retrograde don't bring exes back for relationships, but Mercury is a communication house. So it brings back the communication that was once lost, things that was not settled or conversated, right? Also, what did I tell you? With Saturn going retrograde, RE, okay? The same RE, reconnect, rest, recharge, rejuvenate. What did I tell you with Saturn going retrograde? Un Unfinished business. So we're gonna read real quick and end it. So much time and effort can be expended in maintaining current relationships or in creating new ones. That's easy to forget to just stop and breathe once in a while. This life is not just about connecting with other people. The most important connection you can have are within the divine and your higher self. This is a good time to take a break from your personal relationships and reconnect with your spiritual self. Set aside a few minutes every day to sit quietly and just be. In addition to caring for your spiritual self, look after your physical body. Get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise. Treat yourself to a movie or take a walk in nature. Step away from any cares around matters of the heart and just breathe. By taking time for yourself, you'll recharge your emotional batteries and have more energy to invest into your relationships. So it don't tell me like if this is the Four of Pentacles. Well, I guess this is like a Four of Swords or Four of Pentacles, which is to sit and do nothing, take a breath. It might be the Four of Swords, because that is the time that you rest and recharge. You think, you reconnect with yourself, right? And then once you come out of that, then you go into the Fool card. So I don't see how that's a omen, but it can be an omen for a lot of you that it's time to step back, step out. It's time to see about yourself, get yourself, your physical body back into rejuvenation, rest and recharge, and also connecting to your higher self, your spiritual self through meditation, prayer, mantras, 369 method, um, your incense, your sage, your counting of your beads, walking the figure eight, right? Exercise is a great way to burn off that Mars energy. I don't know where Mars is in your personal chart, but this person also could have came back because of that masculine energy, whether they're a guy or a girl, because Mars is a very masculine or is like a soldier, right? This is why we got all these pages and knights here. Pages and knights and towers. All of this is Mars. You know, Aries and Scorpio, right? This is all Mars energy. All of this is Mars. Two page of swords, two towers, and one knight. All of this is Mars. So so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go so it won't, we are already almost at an hour. But thank y'all so much. I really want to start doing more career and money videos. If you like that, also thumb up the video and leave a comment. So I'll just do a reading only about money and finance because that's really what my head is about right now. Uh, Love is gonna come when it's supposed to come, but if I'm homeless and broke and don't got a pot to pee in, then how is that gonna help me too, right? So we need to do a lot more career and money inspiration or videos here on this channel. That will be a new change here. I don't pick the readings, of course, whatever comes out as channeling. But if I do direct the reading specifically only toward money and career, my ancestors will back me in that. And that's what we'll find out, okay? Especially with Saturn going retrograde the next 5 months, we need to talk about career and money. hmm Now, this is your full moon in Sag for the 21st. Okay. So the next reading I think we need to do is of course we got till August to do the Mercury retrograde. Let me see. I've never done your Jupiter in Taurus yet. I know that. Mercury going retrograde in Leo, like I said, that's August. We got a solar eclipse in Virgo in October, but that's later on down the road. But remember, we're still up under the eclipse energy that lasts 6 months to a year. So don't think because it's happened April the 7th, 8th, that it's done and over. It's still eclipsing people and situations out of your life. Okay? So I'm not surprised that a lot of you, this relationship it didn't last, because it's not supposed to. It was close, but no. I believe whoever this was, they effed it up. They were too scared to come into union, so they wanted to still play around. Um, so we still got to do the Jupiter and Taurus. I probably will do another Saturn in retrograde video. I already did your Mars in Aries video, so that's out of the way. In between that, we'll still do another zodiac roll call, which is all the signs. And depending on what I'm going to be doing the next couple of weeks, I may start back doing individual zodiac signs. It just depends on what my schedule is going to be the next couple of weeks. And I also still got to do a personal reading, an ancestral reading for one of my clients. I'm just trying to get the energy up because I do not want to give nobody a personal reading with my root chakra angry. You get what I'm saying? So, I know that person is very patient with me, but and I need to get that out the way. So I thank y'all so much for tuning in. My videos do be long over here, so if you're a person who don't have patience, then this probably not the channel for you because we talk, we collaborate, and we get down to the heart of the matter, and I try to teach y'all, okay, about information to help you on your journey, to put with your own clarity, wisdom, and insight to help you make the best choice that you can for your journey and yourself, your higher self. Don't lose patience though. Don't be upset. It's better that you find out and release it now than to get too much tied up into a person or a situation. But I really feel that this person, because they did not have the faith that you were the right person for them, now they're upset and angry because you now see them clearly and now you're ready to go. And now they're upset. They ran out of time. Okay. I love y'all so much. Thank you for leaving comments and likes. I know y'all can't see the likes on the video, but I can. I got it turned off. And I really appreciate that. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Miss Linda, and everybody, all of my other loyal subscribers and moderators. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.